hit the subscribe button. Or don't. I really don't care one way or the other. Welcome everybody to my latest video. So for this video I got something a little bit different, just some things that I'm going to be pointing out about my Family Guy pinball machine. Now I got this not too long ago, and this is actually right now the game that I play the most. It's not to say that it's my #1 game, because that game would be my JJP GNR cabinet. And of course I got my Houdini. But this is the one I play the most, and the reason is because this is a game you can just pop on, it's already ready to go in about 5 seconds, versus these games having to load. And this one, it's just a quick, fun game. Yes, there's rules like any pinball machine, but it's you know, it's not in depth, so to speak, like some of the other newer machines. So yeah, when, right before I'm going to bed, if I just want to get a quick pinball fix, I'll, turn this bad boy on and start playing. Now, I got this from a distributor that I go through a lot, Orange County Pinballs. A lot of people give this guy hate, Evan. I've never had a problem with him. I've struck some great deals with him. And I think they give him hate because his prices tend to be a little bit high compared to others for used machines, but hey, I love capitalism. If someone is willing to pay it, why not? Doesn't mean you have to shop there. But anyways, I myself have gotten some great deals from him. So anyways, back to the pinball machine. Some of the things that I've done thus far. So I replaced that side art, or not side art, that art back there. I had to buy in a whole art package with all these other decals. But yeah, that decal back there, I replaced it. The reason being is the one that was there was dirty, and for whatever reason, right above the lights, it appeared like burn marks, almost like someone took a cigarette out and, tried to, I don't know, put the cigarette out on the decal. It's weird. It really wasn't too noticeable, but for me, it was noticeable, and I just had to replace it. I just now got finished this morning replacing the inside art side blades. Both sides. The ones that were there were nice and clean. However, I had to actually replace them because they got damaged, partially due to me. So what had happened is, like any pinball machine, I would be opening and closing and raising the playfield, working on some stuff. And all of a sudden, it became very difficult to put the pinball machine back correctly. It was getting caught on something, and I thought it was wires that were behind here, and I could not figure out what the heck was going on. Turns out, I was going to lift this up here. Turns out, and I don't know if this is from the factory, because this is an older machine, but right along here on both sides, there was some felt, and it went all the way down. Well, what happened is the felt started to peel up, and I didn't know that. It just didn't occur to me. So what happened is, put this back in. The felt, both right here and over here, and hold on, I'll show you guys some pictures that I took pre-hand. One moment. Boy, that noise is annoying, isn't it? Anyways, yeah, you can see the damage. Well, the felt, it actually peeled up, and when I was lowering the playfield, it got caught on the art right here. And that is what was preventing me from placing the playfield in properly. And, I finally just caught onto it, and I'm like, ah, damn it, now I gotta replace the art. Oh, well. Some other things I did. Well, I replaced the label right there. It was a root beer label. I replaced it with the Patriot Ale, and I put a rubber around it. It's a flipper band. Is that the right term? Probably not. The reason is because the ball just eats up that decal. And I saw someone who actually, on the Pinside forums, they actually put one of these bands on it. And so, at the time I didn't have anything, but I had this, put it on there, and it seems to be working great. That spaceship right there that came with the machine. The stool right there I got from someone on the Pinside forums. It's a 3D printed stool, and it looks great. It looks a lot better than Stewie just standing on a pole. That Family Guy TV right there, that's from a toy set. And the reason I got that is, one, I really wanted that old TV mod that people had back in the day. And it was really cool. No one seems to make it anymore. Except for like some guy in Europe or something. And the TV itself is like an old floor TV versus the original model, which kind of looked like this. I couldn't find it anywhere. But yeah, I got this from a toy set, and I just put it right there. It looks really nice. But the other reason for that is because this plastic right here is cracked. And I glued it back together, kind of did a little tape glue, MacGyver-ism. But you can still see the crack, so I got the TV to cover it. You can also see right there, there's another crack forming. Now, I tried to look to get a replacement piece just for this. You can't do it. You have to buy the whole set, which includes all this other stuff, which would be awesome. The only problem is, that set costs like $185, not counting shipping. Really wasn't looking to pay that, at least not yet. Betson sells it for like $300 and some dollars. Not doing that. Alright, so what else have I done? Other than just, little minor maintenance things. Replaced some bulbs. New pinballs. Oh, replaced these decals. The ones that were there were real dirty and grimy, and this came in a set, so why not? Haven't done anything to the outside. I would like to get some sort of a topper. I'm pretty sure that monkey did not come with the machine, as far as from the factory. So, yeah. Other things I've done, I replaced the art package on the mini pinball playfield. I was thinking about getting a Quagmire shooter rod. Yeah, maybe, maybe not. Now, the other things I did is I replaced Peter and I replaced Meg. Now, here's the thing. This is where it gets kind of weird. I got, in fact, a majority of the stuff that I've gotten it from Marco Specialties. Oh, side note. I was going to get HD glass. In fact, I ordered HD glass. HD glass was shipped. Problem is, FedEx is becoming the new USPS. Damn thing took like an extra, oh God, I don't know, almost 2 weeks to get here. And finally, when it was out for delivery, guess what? On the day it was supposed to be delivered, it gets damaged. So, they sent it back to Marco. I contacted them. They said they were sorry. They either offered me a full refund, or they offered just to put me on the list for the next shipment. Yeah, I just asked for a refund. Didn't matter. I pretty much turned around and bought some other stuff. But anyways, back to the figures. So, I really didn't need to replace Peter or Meg. The reason I wanted to is because the ones that were there were pretty dirty and I couldn't get them clean. Now, this is the new Peter. This is the old Peter. Notice some difference? Yeah, the head has changed. Also, the previous owners seem to have glued all the joints in all of the figures in their current state. You cannot move them. Now, again, I don't know, maybe that glue came from the factory. Maybe not. But here, you can move Peter's head, you can move his arms, etc. Same with Meg. I don't know why the previous owner did that, if in fact they did do it. The other thing, which I thought was weird, inside of this old Peter, there was a bracket, a homemade bracket on the bottom, so when you screw him into that little piece right there, it was actually a good solid fit. Because the thickness right here is really not too much. So I had to open up this bad boy, who was glued shut, get the little bracket, put him in that one, and, you know, assemble it all together. Eventually, I will replace the other figures just because, you know, they're kind of grimy and scummy. And I just noticed right now, Chris has a hole in his shirt. Interesting. Also, you can see how, you know, they're a little marked up. That's how the other figures were. You can see right here, a little more grimier, some markings. I'm going to keep these just as backups, just in case. Now, Meg is a weird concept story going on here. This is the new Meg, and you can see her shoes right there. This is the old Meg. The face kind of resembles more of Meg around, you know, seasons 1 and 2. She has no shoes. This Meg is, for whatever reason, looking to the right and has her mouth open. This Meg is shut. Her glasses, I don't know, someone try and take like acetone and clean the glasses? Clear. Hazed. Now, old Meg is also smaller than new Meg. So she's smaller, doesn't have the shoes, which they may have been cut by the previous owner. If so, I'm not sure why, but you can still see old Meg is smaller. New Meg, I think they should have had her eyes facing the inside of the playfield. God damn it, there's a cat in my yard. One moment. Alright, sorry about that. I have nothing against cats, I just don't like cats using my yard as a litter box. Anyways. Yeah, I think Meg, her facial expression should have been geared towards the inside of the playfield. It makes total sense. You know, maybe she's in shock from seeing this, you know, spear. I say, no. This orb, you know, smashing into her. So, yeah, that's the one thing I don't like. It's unfortunate. Other things I did, I put plastic protectors. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's about it. So, yeah. Not much more to go on here. I ordered some more additional mini pinballs. Just because I only had one on hand. And yeah, in case it gets lost or damaged. Need backups. But yeah, this is a really fun game. I really enjoy it. A little sound of that motor right there. So yeah, that's all I've done. Next thing on the list, I'm going to get replacement figures for Chris, Brian, Lois, and possibly Stewie. Stewie actually looks to be pretty clean, so I don't know. But yeah, so that's everything I've done. Not much more to say. Eventually I'll also get HD glass. What I really, really love about this cabinet is, of course, it's got the color. Yeah, much better than the original. Got the tournament play topper. It's kind of lame. I really would like something different, but we'll see. So, there you are. If you have any questions, let me know. Until next time.
That's it, man. Game over, man. It's game over.